Good day everyone. My name is Mary Jane Golina Panugan from BECOM 1B. I am here to discuss the process and the elements of the communication. Sender. The sender or the communicator is the person who initiates the conversation and has conceptualized the idea that he intends to convey it to others. Encoding. The sender begins with the encoding process wherein he uses certain words or non-verbal methods such as examples, the symbols, signs, body gestures, and more. And to translate the information into a message, the sender's knowledge, skills, perception, background, competencies, I think it has a great impact on the success of the message. Message. Once the encoding is finished, the sender gets the message that he intends to convey. The message can be written, oral, symbolic, or nonverbal, such as body gestures, silence, size, sounds, etc., or any other signal that triggers the response of a receiver. Communication channel. The sender chooses the medium through which he wants to convey his message to the recipient. It must be selected carefully in order to make the message effective and correctly interpreted by the recipient. The choice of medium depends on the interpersonal relationships between the sender and the receiver, and also on the urgency of the message being sent. Oral, virtual, written, sound, gesture are some of the commonly used communication mediums. Receiver. The receiver is the person for whom the message is intended or targeted. He tries to comprehend it in the best possible manner, such that the communication objective is attained. The degree to which the receiver decodes the message depends on his knowledge of the subject matter, experience, trust, and relationship with the sender. Decoding. Here in decoding, the receiver interprets the sender's message and tries to understand it in the best possible manner. An effective communication occurs only if the receiver understands the message in exactly the same way as it was intended by the sender. Feedback. And the last process is the feedback. The feedback is the final step of the process that ensures the receiver has received the message and interpreted it correctly as it was intended by the sender. It increases the effectiveness of the communication as it permits the sender to know the efficacy of his message. The response of the receiver can be verbal or non-verbal. Integrate role of media in communication. Social media has taken over the business sphere, the advertising sphere, and additionally the education sector. It has had a long-lasting impact on the way people communicate and has now become an integral part of their lives. Today, you can text anyone across the globe as long as you have internet connection. Online communication has brought information to people and audiences that previously could not be reached. It has increased awareness among people about what is happening in other parts of the world. Um, a perfect example of the media's reach can be seen in the way a story about the Amazon rainforest fire spread. It started with the single post and was soon present on everyone's newsfeed across different media platforms. Movements, advertisements, and products are all being broadcast on social media platforms. I am thankful to the increase in the social media users. Today, business rely on social media to create brand awareness as well as to promote and sell their products. It allows organizations to reach customers. The internet is one of the resource now to humankind that has reach and benefits to anybody who use media in a good way. Social media's influence has given rise to a different genre of communication where the conversations are quick and information easily relayed. Due to widespread in fact, employers are seeking professionals who are well versed in social media social media platforms, to take the important roles within organization. And social media as a business function is growing rapidly and present a number of employment or employment opportunities. As a communicator, how to communicate effectively? Effective communication is about more than just exchanging information. It's about understanding the emotion and intentions behind the information, as well as being able to clearly convey a message. You need also to listen in a way that gains the full meaning of what's being said and make the other person feel heard and understood. Effective communication sounds like it should be instinctive, but all too often when we try to communicate with others, something goes astray. We say one thing, the other person hears something else, and misunderstandings, frustration, and conflict issue. This can be cause problems in your home, schools, and work relationships. For many of us, communicating more clearly and effectively requires learning some important skills. And whether you're trying to improve communication with your spouse, kids, boss, or co-workers, and learning the skills can deepen your connections to others, build greater trust and respect, and improve teamwork and problem solving, and your overall social and emotional health.